Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can find me on Theta TV as well. All right, guys, this video, it should be relatively quick, but it is another monthly update earnings video. But this one happens to be the very first time that it's going to be the first annual. So I started this journey about a year ago. So we will tally up everything from, 1 year ago today, more or less, and then show you my findings. And then just to follow up on a couple other videos, now I am using GPool for my services. And it's just because if you watched my last monthly video, a quick recap, if you didn't, my laptop broke. So I was not able to have any earnings whatsoever. And that's just a cost of operating on your own. Whereas if you use GPool, these services, it's running 24/7. I don't have to worry about a laptop or computer breaking. So it's just one less thing that I have to worry about. I did like, the decentralization factor of running my own node and my own laptop, but it's just the other aspect of, I'm not exactly sure what caused it to break, and potentially running it 24/7, 365 might be a part of that reason. So I am utilizing GPool services. You can still go to the Theta Wallet and stake through the Theta Wallet. This is 100% okay. Another means to do it. Like I said, it is more decentralized this way, so I would even recommend more people do this. Not to say that GPool services are bad or anything like that, because like I said, I'm using GPool, but it's just this easy. This is a test wallet. Here's the overall page. If you select stakes, you can, deposit a stake. As you can see, I have a little T drop right here from a previous video. And if you want to deposit into a Guardian node or Elite Edge node, it's just that simple. And then you have to copy and paste the Guardian node or Edge node summary address and then the amount to stake. And that's it. So I don't want to pull people away from staking on their own computer. I do think it's very, very important as well. But I'm just letting you know what I am using, and that is GPool services. And I'm also gathering all this data with the help of Theta Board. They also are very, very handy because unlike the previous months, and I'll show you on this Excel spreadsheet, GPool, they have like one transaction every couple minutes, which is pretty insane. So I have like hundreds of transactions this month by comparison to, my previous months when I was running my own Edge node on my computer. It would be like 15 to 20 transactions throughout the entire month, and now I have hundreds. So thank you for Theta Board for allowing that. All you have to do is go to thetaboard.io, select wallet, type in your wallet address, and then there's an option to pull from a date range. So I wanted from 1 June to 30 June, and I was able to get all my transactions during that time. So that is a preface to everything. Let's check out these transactions. And first off, I'll show you that transaction list from GPool. So this is GPool's transactions list. It is a lot of them. So it's like over 500. We'll see the exact number here in a second. And then previously, if you watch my previous videos, this was what I was getting before. So you could see about 15 transactions, 16 transactions in April, 16 transactions in February, and now I'm in like the hundreds of transactions with GPool. It all equated to about the same, which we'll check out here in a sec, but it is just very interesting to see how they divide everything up. All right, so getting into this, I did leave the transactions section blank because I am using GPool services, like I said, and I have the transaction on a different tab. But the total invested, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, I invested, like I said, a year ago. And as we know, the crypto market a year ago was totally different than the crypto market right now. With that being said, the amount of money that it costed me to get 1,000 Theta coins was about $5,000, which is insane because now you can get a Guardian node for about $1,000. So I spent 5x more if I would have just waited. Anyway, and then the price of TFUEL back then was 3,500. And now TFUEL, I hope everyone is DCAing in because it is super duper cheap. It's like 5 cents, 6 cents, which is insane. So you can get 1,000 TFUEL for extremely cheap, like $600. So definitely make sure if you want to, now is definitely a very, very good time to average in. Not that these numbers are bad. I'm still very happy with it. I'm not going to sell. I'm still holding on to it, but that is my numbers for both Theta and TFUEL. And when I tallied up all the transactions for the month, let's see here. My monthly TFUEL earned was about 82.53, so not too bad. What's important here is this. So for the past 12 months, I've been running my own node, and I'm very curious to see how much TFUEL, like how much APY, how much everything, I would get by running everything in a month. So it is slightly skewed because at first it was just TFUEL. I was just running an Elite Edge node, but then I would say about 6 months ago or so, I started with the Guardian node. So I saved up enough to get a Guardian node, and that was the 5,000 Theta. So the numbers are slightly skewed from just having an Elite Edge node or just having a Guardian node. There is a combo mix in there, and then one is having the Elite Edge node for an entire year, and then one is having an Elite Edge node plus a Guardian node for about 6 months. So this is a little bit skewed data, but let's check it out. What do we get? About 858 TFUEL for the entire year. Not too bad whatsoever. If the price of crypto was to continue to appreciate instead of depreciate, like it did, that number in US dollar converted, which we'll check out here in a second, would actually be pretty nice. But like we know, the crypto winter is definitely here. So now it's just accumulation time, and you just let this TFUEL. I've purchased NFTs and other things with it, so it definitely has helped out. But just write it out, stake it, and let it continue to grow and appreciate. So the Theta price at the end of the month was, was about $1.15, as you saw. So it has been continuing to slide down. But like I said, these levels are very, very good to dollar cost average in. If you were to start a video like this, it'd be much cheaper to start than where I started. And the price of TFUEL is about 4 cents and change. So really, really cheap. The number of transactions, kind of like I said before, it was a lot by comparison to before where I had 15 or 16 transactions, but that's just the way GPool does things. The equipment that I'm using, it is a Dell G7 Core i7 15-inch back from 2019. So nothing super duper high end. It's a middle of the road type of laptop. And the monthly USD earned from that TFUEL, if we check it out, about $3.71. So not super duper up there by comparison to other months when the price of TFUEL was a little bit higher. I was making closer to 20 or 30 bucks a month, but just because the price of TFUEL has continued to go down, that's what I'm earning right now. And I spoke about this in a previous video. The cost of electricity where I live, I think it's relatively cheap. Here's the equation. So I just estimate about $1. It's actually a little less than $1 from just running a laptop 24/7. And actually, now that I'm talking out loud, I can delete this because I'm using GPool services and I'm no longer running my my laptop 24/7. But for the sake of this video, since I already created it, I'm going to keep it in there. And the total USD earned from the entire year, $37.63. So once again, this number is not necessarily skewed, but it kind of is. So this is just a running total from all of the TFUEL that I earned at the current TFUEL price. So if you were to continue, or if I were to, pull my money out every single month at the end of the month, so I would have 14 bucks plus 21 bucks plus 20 bucks. So there is already 60 bucks plus another 30 bucks is 90 bucks. So this number is slightly skewed. I guess I could change it a little bit. So in a follow-up video, I think I will change that number just to show you what actually USD I would earn if I would have just like pulled that money out in US dollars at the end of each month. But if I didn't, I'd have about 37 bucks. The return on my asset overall, let's check it out. It's a negative 77%, and that's for Theta, and that is the asset being $5,000 to run a Guardian node. With the price of Theta, I am down 77%, but it's okay. It's a long-term play, very similar to TFUEL, except a little bit more. So it is what it is, and I'll continue to ride it out, and we'll see what happens in the next crypto bull run. My return on investment overall, if we bold that one, not even 1%, so less than 1%, but like I said, it's a long-term play, and we'll just kind of wait to see. I think for the next couple of months, we'll see how long the crypto winter is. That return on investment as well as return on asset, unfortunately, it is going to be pretty low for a while, but we'll see in a couple years. And then my APY overall, once again, this is for 12 months of running. A Guardian node and an Elite Edge node, about 2%. So definitely nothing spectacular right now, but a lot of it has to do with my entry area of when I did enter into purchasing this crypto and the current price of where the crypto is right now. So in summary, guys, this is my data from 1 year. I will continue to make these videos. I think they're pretty informative, and a lot of people do like to see this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next one.